se metió por el canal.
Por el canal.
Y
Yeah.
sí.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Vamos a hablar de eso. Estaba ahí. Se tiró por el canal de mi casa. Sí, llegó a la iglesia esa. Que parece una iglesia árabe.
Yeah, it's a high.
You know what he did?
Lo que pasó fue, el vecino mío, Gino, es detective de Javier Gardens, y el vecino al lado, él se le metió pato y se tiró un tanque el tanque azul de la basura, del plástico azul, y lo venía. Entonces el helicóptero pica ahí, y entonces el tipo del helicóptero dice, hey, there's a moving garbage can back in the pool. You should probably go over there.
Pero él se paró y se metió.
He's here.
He's here.
No, yeah, I know, I saw him.
We'll see him. We'll see him.
I think I saw
Oh,
him.
he's right there.
Where is he?
Where is he? We'll disappear. No, lo veía.
En una barba.
Sí, no lo veía más tranquilo.
Oh, I'm sorry, didn't.
Of course, he
John.
John.
You guys want to be in the meeting or?
Yes.
Get the.
This is a lot more impressive.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. That's all we have, just, oh, we got, yeah. Well, now.
Oh, great. An expert. They were trying to get people on board and all that.
Hi, can you guys hear us?
We can, yes.
Yeah, but I can hear you as well.
Excellent. Welcome and thank you. So, this will call meeting to order. It's 5:07, November 8th, 2023.
I got two of them, it's like, it was, don't give me,
That's fine.
is that you?
Yeah.
They're all the same. They're just
They're
one
the same.
sheet.
Jess was
It's
outside.
just one sheet.
Okay.
Oh, I see, it's, like, what, so it's just, like, actually. Like, it's gonna be nice.
All right, so we'll take roll call. Martinez, present. Your name?
Oh, John Estrella present, sorry.
Rudy, right? Ms. Garcia, president.
Perfect. Your name?
Muchas Ortega.
All right. Stephen messaged me, he's on his way, he's stuck in traffic. So, well, it's a special call, if we don't do the orders and order of business. Any public comments?
I don't have anything to do.
You didn't make it then.
Didn't make it, sorry.
I don't know.
All right, so adoption of minutes, Stephen's not here, but it's a special call, so we'll skip that. So new business. So we're here discussing the trip for next week in Tallahassee. So hopefully our esteemed lobbyists have some news for us.
Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for having us tonight. I know Will and I have been working on our meeting schedule for next week. Obviously, with the special session this week, the aides will likely be turning to their meeting requests for next week starting tomorrow. So we'll begin our additional follow-ups tomorrow and shoot for having a draft schedule out to you guys. Will, would you say probably by the end of the week we could have a draft schedule out, do you think?
Yeah, so we could have one, I guess, tentative by the end of the week, but you know how things go, especially the closer we get to session, things aren't going to be set and in stone until probably Monday. So yeah, we'll definitely keep you guys informed. And I'm sure we'll have some last minute meetings to make sure we make this trip worthy for all of you.
Yes, but we did put out requests for all of the meetings that you all emailed us about. Obviously, the bills have been filed by Rep. Fabricio and Senator Avila. The references have been released, so I think the meeting requests that you guys asked for are pretty, well split up with the different folks that we need to meet with. So I think your timing is spot on, and hopefully we can build a strong schedule for you guys for those 2 days.
All right, you guys are aware that we're flying in on Monday, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay. One of the things that I wanted to see, which I don't think made the list, I don't know the guy's name. What was the guy?
Keith Hernandez?
Keith Hernandez. He's the new supervisor for the Miami-Dade pilot program.
Say that one more time. The new supervisor for what?
Keith Hernandez, he's the new supervisor for the Miami-Dade pilot program. He replaced Chris Colson.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys have any contacts with FDOT.
Yes, that was one of the requests that you guys had put in. So we do have a meeting request into FDOT.
Okay, perfect.
And we've asked them to direct us to the right folks. So I don't know exactly where they're going to send us yet. But as soon as I get those names, we'll vet that and make sure we're meeting with the right people.
Perfect, perfect. Any recommendations from you guys of whom to see?
Yeah, so I think the list, as Kate mentioned, is pretty in depth. We're targeting all the folks that we need to target. I know it's always a good thing too, maybe to do a pass by to see Rep. Fabricio and Senator Avila, maybe towards the end of our meetings, or you maybe meet with them in the beginning to set us on our way, and then circle back with them. So I think those are two that we should add on as well. But maybe depending on the schedule, we'll see which one we could fit in first or towards the end.
I think Will is absolutely right. That was my only recommendation, was just that we make the time to check in with our, bill sponsors and make sure we thank them for getting those and moving those forward this year.
I'm in constant contact with Fabricio, so I think the more urgent ones are the ones that aren't from here. The other one is that the new Speaker of the House, that is from Miami, I believe. I don't recall his exact location. I think it'd be essential to meet with him as well.
Yes, and I know that request did go out to, earlier this week, so we'll be following up with his office tomorrow as well.
All right. Any other questions or comments?
How many meetings do we have already tentatively scheduled or scheduled?
It really depends on, as the aides start to work through the schedule, how many that we can get in. As Will knows, we'll probably send out a draft that says sort of where things are tentatively on Friday, and then send out another iteration on Monday morning as things move and firm up and change as the schedules change for the members.
And I know this next question might be kind of fluid, but on average, how long per meeting you anticipate it will get on average?
It varies by member. Most, in my experience, usually give about 15 to 20 minutes for a meeting. If there's less than that, usually the aides will let us know, hey, we've only got a couple of minutes here. And if it's important for us to get with that individual, it might be worth it to try and catch them for just a few minutes. But usually I would shoot for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Thank you.
Will, do you think that's about right?
That's definitely right. The only thing I'll add on to Kate's point is that the attention span for a lot of these folks is usually pretty small. They're used to hearing about all sorts of different policy issues day in and day out. So it's very tough to keep your attention on what's in front of you. So just be ready to go. I'm sure Miguel's gonna have everything prepped like always. But yeah, just be very quick with coming in with those hard points, just to know what you're going to say before you step into the meeting. And I know you guys are going to be prepared and ready to go. So that's the only thing I'll add to that.
All right, no, I appreciate it. Anything, Rudy, anything else? Any specific requests or suggestions, ideas?
Do we meet any of the, of like the cabinet officials, like say, Patronis or anything like that? Do you know if they've been, notified or?
Yeah, so Patronus is another one of the requests that we put in. CFO Patronus and Julie Jones as well. So we're working on that.
Yeah, I talked to Janet Nunez yesterday. I was at an event with her yesterday and she knows we're coming. When I'm away, she knows we're coming. So, you know.
Wonderful.
The vice governor, yeah,
Yeah, hopefully they have enough coffee for us.
that's right. That's right.
We could start with that.
That's my favorite part of visiting her office is that she always leaves me fully caffeinated.
Always, always. Always.
All right, anything else? Ideas, or anything?
What will the text be, right? So we can like kind of study them and.
I guess if best, if, as you're getting them, if you could send them over so we have time to review them, because we're gonna be kind of, as usual, flying by the seat of our pants, if we're flying in on Monday.
The bios and all that.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I'll see if I can put together bios, even just of the requests that we've put in so that you guys can take a look at those in advance as we're getting everything confirmed.
Will and Kate, by any chance, do we see, the new speaker, Danielle, Danielle, Hernandez, got his name. He told me he was gonna be here too, and this week coming up. I think he's a new speaker coming in from South Dade. And,
The speaker designate, Danny
Designate.
Perez.
Danny Perez, yeah,
Yes, that is one of the requests we put in.
that's it. Thank you, guys.
Of course.
we're good.
For me, good.
All right, short and sweet. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Thank you, Kate.
Excellent.
Thank you, Will.
Appreciate it, guys.
Very good.
No, if you just educate me. It's here, it's right.
Yeah, the town has two companies that are lobbyists. This is one of them, and I don't recall the name of the other.
Sun City is one, and the other one is actually Eddie Gonzalez, I think. Is on.
Oh, I thought Eddie was Sunset.
And yes, it's,
Yeah,
yeah.
all the trees work.
And there's another one.
Another one.
The other one's-
I don't want to say it's Becker Water Company.
No, it's just, it's not gonna,
It's a small guy.
it's not gonna, it's just, for another former,
Yeah.
Oh, he was a rep as well?
pretty sure.
I don't know.
What
Oh,
worries me is that,
Let me remember the name.
is that we spent all this time and Patronus took the time, said he was gonna help us, directed us to that lady very nice
Julie
lady.
Jones.
Then took us to that big conference room and said, it's gonna work, and all of a sudden, it's been so long and nothing is, I mean.
And Julie Jones, we sent her a personal letter of invitation to come down here. And has never responded to it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'd love to be there to say, Miss Julie, do you remember me? Or you remember us? You told us that you were going to help us.
What have you done?
What have you done? 'Cause we held you, we really, you know, we thought that a woman was going to take care of the issue. And
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting trip.
Steve, can you put me at the last minute on that flight with you guys?
No,
No.
we have a budget, it's been approved.
Well, I mean, if the chair, if council approves it at the last minute, can it be done?
No, you're looking at the timing.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, but we're planning on going again.
Okay, I hope you got, yeah, because,
Well,
you know, we want to talk to this young lady, I mean, she said.
January, January,
Huh?
January.
I did, so you already spoke to,
Yeah, they just finished.
did they have anything set yet, or?
No,
They send out a memo.
I figured it's not.
the Monday, probably till Monday, yeah.
Sorry, last
That's good,
time
already.
it's been last minute.
Yeah,
That's
which I reminded them we'll be there on Monday, so they're like, look, they're thinking of the end of the week, I have the info.
I mean, Jones was one of the,
On the list.
on the list, like, up there. in the
and
west.
FDOT and this guy from, the new guy.
Danny Barris.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Right, Danny Perez.
And the new guy, Keith Hernandez.
For the Miami-Dade Population.
Right.
He's a Keith Hernandez.
I mean, it seems like they had a pretty extensive list that they reached out to.
They, historically, when they plan for stuff, it's usually about 4 to 6 people meetings to go see. When we go, we do about almost 30. It's a mad dash, so you guys. Get your sneakers on. They'll get us meetings, appointments, maybe 7 or 8 actual set appointments. And then in between, we literally go door to door.
Right, right.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is it seems like they have the ball rolling and trying to get.
Yeah, no, they put the word out. So, Rudy was saying that he spoke to Janet Nunez.
Yes, sir. I was at an event
Everybody
yesterday. Before, she was sick. And she says, you're in Tallahassee next week. I said, yeah.
The fact that she already.
Did you know me? Oh, I know her. I know her.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
they were just first, I put like basically give the senior staff of her, of the governor.
I would like to see that.
So when you talk, you're in Tallahassee next week. Yeah, it's okay. I'm there. So she knows, that's very good. And then Danny Barris has told me, listen, if I'm here, you just come see me. If you have an appointment, great, so I know that they.
You know him as well?
Yeah, I remember. And very well, but I know that they're working on it, because I saw Eddie and Will at the trade expo last
Okay.
Thursday. At the Miami Lakes, which was very good, by the way, very good. And they were there, they showed up there, they were with everybody and talking, and they said, yeah, we're getting everybody. We're gonna get you everybody, as much people as I can. And they said the same thing, remember, it's assistant time, it's committees and this and that. So.
They move. I mean,
If you could get as many of their age and leave stuff like you guys do, you guys always do that. That's perfect,
Yeah.
which is what they said. What was that?
The only bad thing for us is we find out the last moment.
Right.
But they're getting it as well, and that's what we gotta deal with. Steve did an excellent job last year, but
Yeah, we'll get it done.
that was crazy what you did, by the way. It's
Yeah, we'll do it
very
again.
impressive.
We'll do it again.
He sent the list of each person, each meeting that we had,
Yeah.
their bio, the info, and he was emailing, like at 2 a.m.
Nice. And just like read on the plane, whatever, and
Here's your schedule. Yeah, because he had to stay home because he was on
You
vacation.
could also Google.
I just don't understand how he does it with 3 children.
No.
Yeah,
No.
well, at that point, I only had 2.
That's what it was.
How you do it, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's tough, but,
You could also use Google. You go down, Florida representatives, Florida senators,
yeah, so that's what
and
we're
have
doing,
an idea.
but I guess we won't know until
Yeah,
Friday and Monday.
right.
We're probably setting it up there and,
Yeah, on Monday evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right, now,
Did they give any other type of feedback?
no, just to be prepared. John asked them about the length of time for these meetings, which typically you plan for 15-minute
Yeah, 10 to 15.
elevator meetings.
Yeah.
Be prepared, short and concise, because they have a small attention span.
Right.
What happens is you introduce this, that's what you bring prepared. If they have interest, they'll come back and it gets into discussion of anything. But what you prepare for is that. You never done this thing at all.
And the idea is to get as many people as you can.
Yeah.
That's my,
that's why I want to go.
That's my view. Always been.
Yeah.
Get as many people as you can, hand them something, get them something. Especially if the key people, especially the related, are very key to the key
Right.
people in the committees, especially.
The gatekeepers, you
The
want to.
gatekeepers.
Like the lady that, like the lady,
Secretary.
the 2 secretaries.
Mhm.
No,
You still like it, you still like it.
She likes it? Tell her she misses me. Tell her, would you see her, tell her,
Still
you
text
missed
them
it.
at night.
We'll set up a FaceTime with you.
Yeah, yes, put me on FaceTime. Did you remember this guy?
Right.
Have we, has the town printed?
Right.
That's the next question.
That was the
I'm
next-
actually waiting for her to. log in
Right,
to ask the
I
same
know, I was gonna ask the same.
I think that's why she left.
question.
I was gonna ask the same.
Something popped in my head, last night or sometime, I don't know when. But, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media recently about some of the blasts, oh my God, and I think, maybe it was something that was shown and, oh, this is traumatic to my kid or something like
Yeah.
that. What do you think about making a quick request to people? Whether it's on the Facebook groups or something, hey, email us here, send us,
You mean during our time?
Now.
right now, so
Oh, right now.
email this email, send us your, basically, how these blasts affecting you? And we can just come in, we don't have to give it to people, but we just come in
We
with
can have a sheet with,
a sheet
I was
with,
just
with
gonna say,
these
we can have a
testimonies.
sheet with like screenshots
That's
of the
right.
testimonial,
Yeah.
like literally a one pager that you can add to what we
Just
already
simple,
have.
Right,
But for it to be very obvious that it's like a screenshot of how the communication came in via email or on the Facebook group or whatever, or even the one from the Ring app, we don't have to ask for new stuff. Like, we can
If we
use
have
that
it,
same one from the Ring app, we can use some, there's a
That's
bunch of
fine.
people that do it on the Facebook, thing.
again,
but a lot of
This is
times
a
it's
text
a-
message
it's
today.
people, but we wanna show it's not just, emails, the whole entire state legislator knows I've done.
right,
We want to show, this isn't just like this isn't just people that are the same people
Right.
that send the same email, right? Which is good and puts people in the map, it's not a bad thing. But if we can get, like, you've never seen this person before, this person goes on social media, on the Ring app and says this, and this is how.
So this is your point right here. This is all
That's it.
commentary on blast.
That's what we
All
want.
of it.
so take a screenshot of each comment.
I'll do it,
Okay.
I'll do it tonight, and I'll
You're
make
in
it
the-
follow.
Yeah,
the-
Page?
Yeah,
Percent.
I'll make it follow the same look and feel of the other stuff, so it kind of all matches
Right.
and looks the
Right,
same.
Do you want me to send you screenshots or you have it?
Yes, if you could send me the screenshots like perfectly laid out.
Technologically,
My job.
illiterate, so that's as far as I get.
Challenge,
Yeah.
challenge. You just send me the screenshots and I'll beautify it.
Alright, so let's,
Next door, are you on next door?
I am not.
Okay, if you get on next door, you'll see me a lot, and most of next.
Well,
door-
if one of you guys. is on next
basically, I
door-
think, let's make a motion so it's clear, but basically, let's, we can make you the point person.
Okay,
Let's all find testimonials that we see, online that we think is useful.
mhm,
Send the screenshot, send it to you, and you can
Yeah.
compile something that then, I don't care, I'll print it out in my office on Monday or whatever.
mhm.
That we can then compile and show,
Yeah.
here are the pages of the motion that's part of this. I think something like that helps,
Through the chair,
So,
Okay.
I'll make a motion that everybody should, I think this is okay, right? If you want to just make sure, a motion that everyone should grab or look at social media or whatever other platforms. And screenshot, commentary on the blast from other people that you've seen. And then email it to Francisca so that she can compile basically a printout and then I would print and we can use. For the meetings with representatives.
You guys should be fine, so just a note there, once things are voted on and they're not coming up for discussion, once again, like, you're good.
Okay.
The issue is things that are gonna come up for
Right.
discussion or vote, so.
Okay, so that would
Get
be,
that done, then you're good.
Right,
that would be my motion.
so, a second.
All in favor?
anybody have any information on the latest of what's going on with Naveen Kama's office? Anything?
I'm really sorry, before we
Yeah.
talk about that, can we just finish, I don't wanna lose my train of thought about the stuff that we're printing.
Gotcha.
So one of the items will be the testimonial page that we've just come up with. Were you guys able to approve the updated version that was sent? I hadn't
I
heard
think
back from.
I started with
so-
you.
Did, I sent you an email asking if the logo was okay.
I don't remember, honestly, if it was in the last week. Things probably got lost, but, in full transparency, I was working on the Veterans Day Parade. So if there's anything
What?
you need to follow up on right now,
Another what?
another one,
Oh,
right? But if there's anything you need me to follow up with, now I. can-
Well, I'm not sure where it's at because I never got a response, but I sent you the original one on October 26th or 27th. And then there was a slight update to like some images on October 31st, November 1st. I mean, I'm going based off mememory, so I may
Yeah,
be wrong.
no, I see, that. I pulled up from last week. I have a flyer, there was blurriness on the images. because
Right.
These versions, so. Do you want me to just pull them up here? If you give me a couple minutes. I can
Well,
do
it
that.
was approved by us. It needed to be approved by the town so that it could be printed for their trip.
No, the flyer
Okay,
necessarily
I
needs
get
to be approved. by the town.
Not by the town, but just.
It's just when what we have to approve is, well, since you're putting the town logo on it, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I can have the team look at it tomorrow and I can
Okay,
get back to you.
you could pull it up again, because I'm not sure that everyone was here the last meeting. But it had already been voted on and approved.
Give me a couple minutes, I don't want to slow you guys down and I'll put it up.
Okay, and then in the package that you guys are taking, there's gonna be one of those flyers.
Mhm.
This new testimonial page that we just discussed.
Well, the two flyers are doing.
I'm saying you're not gonna give the both flyers to the same individual. So it's gonna think of it as one of the two flyers.
Mhm.
The testimonial page and the QR code to the Google Drive. That's
Yeah,
it?
were you able to get that, taken
Yeah,
care
I
of?
sent it to Al.
Okay, so I'll didn't send it again, it's another one.
Send the, not this, not
So
these two.
there was one email with the two flyers that I just referenced, and then there was another email with a link to a Google Drive.
I need you to forward that to me so I can populate it.
That was the blue orange, or blue red flyers that we had to last.
Yeah.
That was the flyer, but the Google Drive is.
Yeah,
QR code.
be more-
Right. But while she pulls
I
that
don't know
up,
if I have the link. This was sent last week, the link,
it should have been sent,
or was
not
this
last
before?
week when I followed up, but the week before. After our meeting, like October 26, 27.
No, I don't, like, I have emails from you, but I don't see a link.
Okay, I'll resend it now. I'll look it up on my phone real quick. But just so that we're clear, on the packet that you're taking, one of the two flyers. Even though we're gonna print both, but one of the two flyers, then it's gonna have the testimonial page. And then the QR code for the Google Drive. That's it.
And we'll have the town logo, the title. Just so it,
Claro, it's gonna.
well, actually, we're gonna put it in a folder, these are the blue folders with the sticker.
Yeah. Those are the
So,
ones we can look at.
we don't need, that is the title page, so we need to have more of the title part.
Okay.
Um,
I'm just taking inventory that I've provided everything, so the package is gonna be a flyer, one of the two. Options, then you're gonna have the testimonial page. And then the QR code, I can also put that QR code on the testimonial page, like if it's double-sided.
Something small.
One side with the testimonials, and then the second side with the QR code for the backup, and that way it's not so many pages.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
You guys are okay with that?
Yeah.
Cause last time we went with a whole big package and it probably bored them.
Alright, so this is what we had last time, it was 6 pages total,
Okay,
the cover sheet, which we won't need because it's gonna be in a folder.
Right.
The flyer, which is
uh-huh,
the one that has more stuff in it,
the replacement.
oh, the blasting bill, that's important.
Right, I was gonna say that, I was gonna mention that.
Yeah, copy of the bill,
Do we have the numbers already? Do we have any?
yeah,
No, can I see it really quick?
well, this is the old
HR.
one, just so you
Okay.
can see what we did.
HR.
So literally, we just took a copy of the bill, bigger letters, and then support the number of.
Okay,
So simple as can be.
if you send me the new one too, I'll make it follow the same, so it looks like a well put together
Alright.
cohesive piece.
What we did was Brian did this actually, it was a summary. It was just because they're, oh, there's this, that, and this, no, it doesn't, these are the items,
Okay,
very simple. That the new bill is even simpler than this, because this was more, had more information on it,
okay,
but actually. No, this is the summary of that, it's the same. Sets the threshold of 0.5.
this hasn't changed since last year, I can reuse that one, is what you're
Um,
saying?
Let me check the bill, it's pretty similar, if not the same. So if that's the case, we'll just update the numbers.
Okay.
And
Okay, so then you'll also provide that to me?
Yeah,
Okay, so blasting bill, testimonial with the QR code for the drive. And then the flyer, one of the two that you choose. So it's 1, 2, 3 in total.
All right,
What
so,
else did you
like,
put?
and then I'm gonna give you what's it meant? The report, a summary, the last report,
Oh, last report?
but I think this time we need to show,
What is it?
recently there was a blast that exceeded the legal limit.
No,
Just
today,
like-
there was one that I haven't had an opportunity to report, but I tripped. Like, it was so strong, I tripped.
Was that like about 10:30? Yeah, I
Yes.
saw people like going off
Yes.
on that.
I don't know what time it was, but
Yeah, I was around
I was-
10:30. I
It
woke
was
up.
Chris Moore. Moore.
Yes.
Yeah.
good, good.
yeah,
Wow.
So that they exceeded the legal limit recorded by the Miami-Dade pilot program. But the official reading is like 0.2 something, 0.26,
okay,
less than half of what the pilot program recorded.
okay.
I sent an email regarding all this, now the question is, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, of
So-
course.
They know we're coming. Um. So I mean, I have in this group that we did printed last year, similar to this, I'll replace it with now more updated stuff, because now the pilot program has uncovered or recorded higher than legal limit blast.
Okay,
So it's 6 sheets total. I think it's probably it's gonna be the same, I think, what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
because one of the flyers, the testimonial with the QR code is being merged together. Before that was one, right?
We didn't have testimony of it.
No, before you had the QR code.
The QR code's still its own page,
Okay,
just like a big QR code.
okay, so, but we're still merging it together?
I could send you this. It's just a big one. So, very simple.
Okay. Let's not merge it together.
Isle, do you have last year's package that we printed?
I
Just
can-
I took screenshots and I put it on the WhatsApp. For.
Perfect.
We may have sent you that,
Brian,
right?
Brian sent you, I mean, it's a compilation, so Brian did this part, which is the QR code to his folder with Brian. And it's a single sheet that says looking for more information, use this code to
It's
access.
a sheet or a package?
Well, we made the package, the individual sheet,
The logo,
Ah,
that looks good.
Yeah, that's very good.
it looks great.
Very good.
Nice job.
Very nice. Very,
Nice.
very nice.
oh,
You gotta get a gold star,
Yeah.
a sticker.
They went to Catholic school, so you have a little angel too. I think.
oh, okay, absolutely. No me pueden dejar sin eso. Well, you right there, how about you just send it,
Yeah, so,
because.
all right, I'm gonna send you all 6 sheets, but
Okay.
know that we're gonna update it. I'll send it to Isle so she can forward it to you.
Okay,
I've got to do like it, so I go once a month, and I'm like putting like a. Maybe a little like.
Actually, what's my thing?
I'll start working on the bills page, the way it's on the PDF, but you still need to confirm for me if anything needs to be updated on the bills page.
Yeah, no, the bills don't. The bills. Yeah.
I sent
What are you
you,
gonna find?
I can forward it to Francesca. And so you have it, you can give a copy of it, that's last year's
Okay,
package.
this is the one you were referring to.
Yeah, we're gonna update it now.
I mean, I think it goes without saying, but for the 4 of us to make sure we know this, flyer well.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
The reference that,
Alright.
Definitely.
Both lines, whatever.
Yeah.
And
But I just wanted to say
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
first one, the one with more text is what we're going to be handing out, right?
The first one that has, the first one, that's the original, like, we'll call it the updated original one.
Correct, that's what we're gonna be.
That's gonna be part of the package. The
Right.
one just handing out is the one that Francesca was saying is the dumbed down version.
So to kind of like bring this all to perspective. Think of that page as being the cover of the 6. I'm gonna call it 6 because we may be able to reduce it to 5, but we don't know yet, right?
Mhm.
So that'll be. Sorry. That'll be the cover, and then the second page, so it'll be back and front. Will be the other side, and this is the same
Well,
thing you
this
guys
is- it's
did
a
last
folder,
year.
It's 2 sides, remember?
When you open it, it's 2 sides.
When you say folder, are you referring to like a manila folder, like a
No,
filing
it's a blue
folder?
folder.
Like a folder
All
with
these
pockets,
things. Yeah,
With pocket,
yeah.
okay. So,
So
with
we,
like the prongs in the, I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it doesn't have.
No,
prongs.
it's just pockets on
Two
the
pockets on the
side.
side.
okay, so
So we
you're
have
gonna
this on
put
the
this
left
on the side,
Yeah, on the left side, this,
okay,
um,
which is double sided,
right,
okay? And then on the right side, what are you putting?
the supporting
The
documents.
stack of all of this,
Right.
the balance. Okay. So think of the top part as the header for all the pages.
That. This page,
Scroll,
okay.
scroll it up a little bit.
So this one?
Yeah.
So, yeah, either one is fine. Go up a little bit more. Like that, yeah. So each page is gonna start with that look of the Miami Lakes, the town of Miami Lakes,
Right,
blasting advisory board and the information beneath it.
right.
And I'm just going to insert whatever the additional pages are that I don't have.
My question is just, I guess, so are we handing out folders or are we handing out just like a 6-page packet?
we can both. So if, you know, if it's just a flyer that, hey, what's going on? But
Right.
if we're gonna sit with somebody,
Okay, so with somebody a folder, but if we're
Right.
just, when we're walking around just handing
Flyers.
people flyers, I don't
yeah, I
want to
think
put
we
in a
should get the
folder.
simple flyer. for
You,
that.
you lose, it,
Exactly.
but so you're saying we just hand out the simple flyer?
Right, so
Two-
the
two-
question then becomes, how many do we need to, for printing?
Folders are gonna be for the meetings and flyers are gonna be for
Right.
walking around.
Right.
Got it.
Good article, guys.
So I'm thinking like 50 folders.
I mean, yeah, because we'll end up using the material.
Right.
And then the simple flyer 50 as well,
I would,
I would do
or more, 100.
Because every office you go to, it's best to find at least 2 people to give it to.
yeah,
Give it to the person in the front, give it to the aide, give it to the
I'll put that in
intern,
the email,
whoever.
that way it's not confusing, I got it.
So 50 of 100.
Yeah.
50 of,
Okay.
because if we're sitting down in a meeting, we want a folder of every person in that meeting. And most of these meetings, the aide's there, so we want at least
Okay.
2 folders for each meeting.
Who's assembling these folders? You guys are gonna do this?
I don't know.
Or is the town gonna do it?
Who assembled the folder?
You guys will assemble them.
I think Brian did it. Brian took care of the stuff.
Yeah,
last
I
time,
think
so I
he
don't know
did.
who did
The
what.
thing is that I don't think you had any assembling last time per se, because he just printed it at Kinko's and they just,
It was a
it was like an all.
It was a-
But I thought you guys printed it and he took it over there. You printed everything?
Was it about?
Like there was a
Yeah.
whole,
Yes.
I have a-
I don't think.
The town didn't bind it. Kinko's did, but the
Yeah.
printing itself, I thought Brian picked up.
no,
and took
no,
over.
I think you guys paid for print, like they just did it.
I think
They did everything. We just gave you guys folders.
Okay,
That was it.
Some sort of article.
Yeah,
Maybe a folder for everyone.
I could bring 3 folders to one.
well, the town. that-
Yeah, we.
no, they have the
we
folders with.
Yours and the
They
stick.
just stick on what the word-
Listen, it's not that we can.
No, it's just to see, we gotta coordinate it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
The problem is it doesn't get done.
Asking
Right, Friday night when we
because-
get there, boom, we could just, look at that.
Well.
Monday morning, it's 50
You
folders.
guys are printing.
Right.
not a
Yes, we
separate,
are
just
printing
print-
the flyers, yes,
Okay,
the
but-
hard stock, the
Right.
hard stock, I mean,
Right,
not,
right.
yeah.
Okay. When I send it to you, you're gonna have a PDF for folder and a PDF for simple flyer, right? The simple flyer, you're gonna print 100 back and front, done. When you do the folder one, I'll put all the pages together. So when you send it to print, they don't have to actually assemble the packages with the pages in the order that.
It
they want.
already comes. in
It'll
order.
already
So you're
come
just
like
gonna
that?
combine the PDF.
And they'll just grab like the 6 sheets, and put it in the folder, the 6 sheets and put it in the folder, cause if I send
I
you
can
6
handle that.
PDFs. Then they have to grab one of each.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're emergency, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the question is, so that 6-page thing, we're doing 50. 6 times 50, is that printable here?
300 sheets.
This is for
300
which one?
For the folder.
For the folder.
But
not
only the
cards.
good.
The thing is that the card, let me ask you, the card stock that you need is for the single, the double page,
Yeah.
one page,
You need to
double
make two
sided.
PDFs,
Which
That's
in
fine.
total, it'll be 150.
That's fine.
but you need to make it separate because the flyer that flyer I was talking about, it's a different paper than the rest.
No, but it's
sheets.
fine, even if it's card stock, it does double sided, it should be fine.
No, I know, but will it separate? I need.
No,
one
he said
you-
he's gonna send that to me too, so one is the card
Like
stock
for-
and the other one is the stack.
If you want
Oh, yeah.
it in different paper, now I will change my instructions to aisle to match that.
Okay.
So the same girl.
It's fine, it's just single page, it doesn't matter.
No, because the
It-
flyer is
it
double
does-
sided on heavy stock.
Uh-huh,
that
that's
flyer.
fine.
And then the other sheets, the other stuff goes just regular paper.
Okay,
So we don't wanna, when you, if it's a single PDF
She-
file to you, you gotta, you
she's
know.
separating those two.
She'll.
That's
We
what
should
she
be
said,
fine.
right.
Yeah,
She'll be fine.
So
That's not what
now
she said before.
Steven is asking, yeah, erase
I thought
everything
we're
I
all-
said, just answer the,
See what
answer the
questions-
questions. It's gonna be 150 printed on double-sided cardstock. Do you have enough? That's what Steven was
For
asking.
card stock, double sided, 150 total, that's fine, yes.
Okay, and then the other part, which is 5 times 50, that'll be on regular paper, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
you
that's fine.
have it.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
So, I guess you'll send her an email.
I got it.
So when would it be ready? Or you go come pick it up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right, so would it be
And I'm down a car, so my wife and I are
You
shopping.
guys leave on Monday?
Monday evening? So
I can swing by on Monday.
sometime Monday, somebody will have to come get it. by
Yeah, but we gotta assemble the
2 o'clock.
folders. Well, if you get the whole package, we can
Let's
send
do
it.
it Monday night.
Yeah, we
It
do it in the airport.
won't be that difficult.
It won't be
The
that
way
difficult.
she's printing it'll be it'll take us 20 minutes.
You'll have 3 stacks, one that doesn't need to be sorted,
While waiting.
one that you insert,
It's
and
gonna be
one,
very
yeah, you insert at the
simple.
airport.
It'll be very-
Okay, my last request, in order to do all of this, I need everything today. Because I leave to, yeah. Because I leave, outside, out of the country. And
Oh.
as lovely as you guys
Yeah.
are, I'm not gonna be in
Yes, we
Punta Cana worried
I
about
see how it is.
all of this.
I'll attend to another committee and you're just like, we have a country.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we're all the extremes. But you sent her most of it. I mean,
I
you
sent her
sent
the
her the
previous
same.
package, I need to send her the
She's
updated
just
stuff.
gonna forward it to me. You're gonna update the page with the blasting bill?
Yeah,
Yes?
and the, everything I
HB
sent you is
245.
for your records. It's gonna be similar to that, just updated information.
Right.
So the new blast report, the new blasting bill, you know, all that.
I'll start.
I don't think it's sent yet. You said you just sent it, right?
And Stephen, worst case, I'll share the Canva file with you and then
Probably
you
saw that.
you're probably the most tech savvy.
It's HB 245. I'm in the Senate now.
Keep it up, keep it up. Did you bring donuts? No.
I wasn't the last person to get here.
Honestly.
Yeah.
We'll still be waiting.
Those crawlers, not-
Next meeting.
No.
Yeah, just if for some reason we can, I know what you need, if for some reason things don't get done in time, I don't worry, I'll coordinate the file. It's very simple, it's very straightforward.
Do you wanna delegate the bill part? So that way it's less on you, cause I feel like you're updating a lot and it all has a quick turn.
Yeah, we need one version now. Updating a lot in what, in the folder or?
No, just all of the
The
parts
information.
of them updated.
All the different parts, yeah,
Yeah,
because he
I can
still
email
has
her, I
to.
can email out the bill right now. It takes-
No, but it's not,
shipments.
what Ryan did was did bullet points of the bill,
Summarize
which, and it's a matter of comparing, because I think it's the same. But just to compare it, that those points are the same, then you have to update the numbers on it.
Yeah, I don't believe much has changed, if anything. I mean, I'll check, we can compare the bill, I can do
My
that.
connection is really slow. See if it went out now.
Open up the PDF that you just showed me to show Steven,
198 for Senate.
the one with the blasting bill,
Okay.
bullets.
Get the numbers there.
That. So,
And he
Right.
summarized it under
you
each.
just summarize
number.
it, but I think it's even simpler now, because they only did,
I think they're identical, one, the state and senate bill, the house and senate bill are identical.
they're identical, but they're simpler than what was presented to me last year.
Well, he did multiple bills last year.
Right.
So it's one bill right now, and yeah, I think. it's-
By the way, today-
Forward bill.
Sorry. Today, it was just referred to the banking and insurance and community affairs and rules committee
Wow,
Oh, that's what we need to get into then.
you went there.
today.
Today.
Today, 11/7,
Email
here it is,
the-
last
So we
action,
got
11/7/2023,
Tell the.
Senate Bill 198 was referred to
Senate bill.
banking and insurance,
Right. Okay, no, you're right.
banking and insurance,
What about the House?
community affairs, and the rules committees.
And what was it?
I'm gonna check the House out budget. but
That's the Senate.
That's the Senate.
All right.
Remember, 198 Senate Bill, HB 245, House Bill.
Yeah, the House, previously, the chair of the first committee
Today.
wouldn't even put it on the agenda, so he killed it immediately. Year after year.
So today was, today, I just got it.
I met with him. And he had
Giving
sent
you
word
an
that don't
update.
even come knock.
Give you like the heads up. Oh, yeah.
It was like,
Would share something?
Yeah.
Right, referred to banking and insurance committee.
Exactly.
it was on.
Insurance.
we
Yeah,
had
3 committees.
somebody, on board here
You got
that
3 committees,
you're gonna see that.
banking and insurance, community affairs, and rules committees. I went to those 3 today. Let's refer to those 3 today. Okay, the Senate bill. I'm not sure about the House bill. Giving you a heads up. Those are the committees we gotta hit.
Yeah, the Senate, we were a week last time to go to see the people on the Senate side,
Yeah, we did it.
very few.
Very few. I mean, I agree. You have a chance to do it on the Senate side as well.
I don't know who's in community affairs, so that's good. Book, Ronald's amended?
Lauren,
Zach.
we went to see her.
Delegated the blasting bill update page to Stephen. And then,
The comparable.
Yeah, so the comparison, so
Yeah,
not
but-
comparison, but the bullet points.
Right.
Um,
Did someone
So
send me what
put a motion,
Brian did? Did someone send me what Brian did?
I sent everything.
I
received it.
send
Okay.
it to us.
I got a slow connection here.
Well,
So we'll put a motion, Stephen's gonna be hitting the bill summary
Summary.
points,
Second,
all in favor?
Aye.
just do it, so that will probably pass.
So my question, if I can ask.
Okay, I'm sorry,
no,
now,
no,
whatever.
Correct before, the bill was done, taken to, regulatory reform economic development subcommittee last Thursday, so that's stayed the same.
So that's not good.
No, yeah. it's not.
What, the House?
It's the same,
The House stayed the same. I
It's,
just saw it.
it's, what's his name?
Ram.
So, well, Ramo is the committee chair, the
Mauricio.
subcommittee is, Sorori.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, Ramo is the chair of the committee, the subcommittee.
Okay,
And
so then we
So
got a chance.
we got a chance to get it through the subcommittee.
Right, so Roy was receptive when we were there,
Yeah,
so that's good.
The main.
but it would still need to go back to the.
Let's get a foot of advanced.
Is the House Bill 245.
So what's the latest news on Cava's office? Where are we standing? Any news? Oh. On this last.
Oh, before we finish, 11/2, yeah, last Thursday, you're saying? Oh, the House bill is now in regulatory reform and economic development, you see it?
Yeah,
Okay. You said that. Regulatory reform and economic development,
Same-
subcommittees
Same committee as last.
is where it is, same committee, that's. Go ahead. How, hi,
Where are we, where,
I'm not gonna talk about that.
huh?
I'm not gonna talk about that.
No, come on, let's be, so nothing,
I'm being
nobody's heard
serious.
anything?
I'm not being facetious or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, have you heard
Yeah,
anything?
have you heard it?
The it's lack of a better word, gossip, is that it was being, it was not that Rene Garcia was not cooperating in having a date, an amicable date. So he would attend the hearing, presentation. Hava has some ideas that wants to present to the community. I don't know what they are. Renee Garcia was approached on last Friday, said, "You're stopping this, what's going on?" And he denied that. And he said no, and he's gonna issue a statement and publish it in the Miami Laker, whatever his statement is. I don't know of that beyond that part. So we're waiting to hear.
Didn't she tell us in the last meeting that we were going to meet with her again for final,
That's what I'm talking about. She wants to present. It was gonna be, the 90 days that she had set arbitrarily would have been September. September is the end of fiscal year and everything's crazy with them.
right, of course, budgeting and all
So
that?
that moves on. Mid-October, toward the end of October, Abel Fernandez is on a trip. So to respect him, because he's the one who created this, they said we're gonna wait for him to return. So they're continuing looking at dates and locations, and again, I was through the grapevine, heard he was cooperating because they wanted him to be there,
Back at the same place?
more than likely, I think.
Okay.
But he denies that. So I don't know where the truth is or not, it's yet to be seen. However, he's gonna issue a statement because apparently he has some ideas as well that he wants to propose. I fear that it's the same thing that he said at the last meeting, at the presentation. Where he's looking at basically taxing the community, the county, an additional property tax to create a fund to pay for damages.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a solution.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a punitive solution.
And so, and I
So
hope.
we're
that's
all
not
gonna
what happens.
pay,
It's not helping.
That this is all,
but
yeah,
so
We're
he
on-
wants to issue something through the Miami Laker. Why
he wants to issue, publish it there, I don't know
can't
why.
just publicly, you know,
I-
I've seen the mayor 3 times in the last 2 weeks, and I've seen Tom Scala, her assistant, 3 times. We'll get back to you. That has been the response as of this past Monday. At the Billboard, at the World Strategic Forum, where she was. That's
I'll
it.
get back to you.
I'll get back to you.
Lovely.
So they have been working on something, because I know
What they,
they have been speaking to the higher ups in the county. They've been discussing all this, it's been on the table, I don't know what's come out of it, no one has told me anything.
To your knowledge,
Okay, yeah.
kind of asking you a different question. Here in Northwestern Plan, other than us as a blasting board here in Miami Lakes, blasting advisory board, who else exists? I know there's
Miramar.
right?
Right.
Never thought about like collaborating with them to kind of do these.
We are teamed up with them.
Yeah.
But they
and
don't,
we tried to route to.
they never meet, not Mayor. They have a hard time meeting quorum on theirs, and their committee is set up differently than ours. Theirs committee is set up that there's 14 slots, so the quorum is based on the 14 slots, not this committee, it's based on how many people are appointed. So they have to have 8 people there,
Wow.
and that's very difficult for them to do. And so it's become a big challenge for them, that portion alone. Now, I've gone to their meetings multiple times and have recommended them just attend even as the public. You know, you can come representing your town, deal with it on your side, whatever, but you're welcome to come as a resident. Nobody shows up. And the last time I went and I gave information, they were kind of taken aback, the amount of information I had, and like, we need to work together, let's share this. Very frustrating.
People know how much time has been put into this, all the sweat. I mean, I tell you, Miguel, of all the hours that Miguel has put in, and they pay him what Kendall Coffee made one time. I think he'd be huh?
Thanks.
Well, I'm serious. I mean, it's been a long journey.
So do we know when this, I wanna call it editorial is gonna be released from?
That he hasn't
Garcia?
said, he hasn't shared.
And we're trying to wait for that to set, I guess it's just, it's politics at this point,
Correct.
which
It's
is,
theater, so it's-
I mean, I remember he was here at a meeting around a year ago.
Correct.
Yeah, I forgot what we discussed with him there, maybe I'll pull up the video.
If it would affect him, he probably,
It should affect him.
Should affect
This is his
him.
issue.
he doesn't live in Miami Lakes. It doesn't affect him a lot.
I mean, there's people, I saw somewhere that about that, most of Hialeah doesn't feel the glass, which is true, but there is portions of Hialeah that feel the glass and the Hialeah Garden feels the glass, and there are a lot of people, more than tens of thousands, I guess, tens of thousands of voters at least that feel he's blast.
Right.
In his district, so you would hope, that it would be a priority. And we've been discussing trying to get something in front of the county board. I know last time it was told, hey, we should wait for a new chairman. The prior chairman was, let's just say, very construction friendly. And wasn't go put anything on the agenda, even a 5-minute presentation. I've been to county hall, I've seen people are allowed to give 3 5-minute presentations on issues, and you can get present to the commissioners, even to a subcommittee.
Absolutely. He's building a new street walk.
And I
Yeah.
think we should attempt to push it again. At the
I mean,
county.
even a county subcommittee
The,
here.
the council here approved it. So we're good, but I think we should make another
We should
attempt.
push that.
Yeah, and I think, and I don't know, maybe you can tell me, in lieu of going to our representative, does it matter what district representative anybody can put it on the table, right?
Yeah, anyone can put anything. They can put an agenda item on the table, and has to just be.
Because I think that's the avenue we need to go.
It could be, I would hope that he would,
Same here.
push that.
I think that if we bombarded Miami-Dade County's, their chamber over there one day, I mean, if people really would,
But
Say-
we need to get an agenda item. on it.
I'm telling you,
The
I mean,
rules are
fill the
different.
whole entire place that. It's easy, I mean, the place holds what, maybe 200 or 300 people?
Yeah, but people don't.
That's what I'm saying, I don't understand it.
They don't move.
So now when I start walking again, I'm saying, don't
But,
give me any more.
to speak there, I mean, one thing is if we can go as the public, make a public comment, you have 3 minutes to talk and that's it. The other thing is make a presentation. It should,
Right.
I think it would behoove us to request that to get an agenda item so we can actually present.
Do we need to make a motion on that? Want to try to push that again, at least make it official, make that request to it.
Go ahead.
Make a motion that the board proposes to the Miami-Dade Commission to provide us an opportunity to present the blasting issues in Northwest Dade County as an item to either a regular commission hearing or a appropriate subcommittee hearing.
I second that wholeheartedly.
Yep.
All in favor?
I'll work on
County
the,
commissioner, right? County,
on a request to get it out.
county commissioner.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'll work on some, on
Very good.
requests, and then we can discuss next meeting who we should request it from. Obviously, we're gonna request it at least from Senator Garcia, but maybe we'll.
I met with
From others.
Higgins before she even ran,
Yeah, I've known Higgins for a long time.
and so she's well aware of this issue.
And let's just start getting the media involved again. I'll start calling the media and we'll start,
No, I think we have substantial traction right now, that now's the time to give another push like that. And get things, get it through.
oh my God.
I'll have something ready for the next meeting to submit.
All right, so we got, the assets are taken care of now.
I actually just have a question.
Okay,
Cause I was reviewing the email that I got from Isle. Last time you included this earthquake flyer,
that's the flyer, we call it an earthquake. The synthetic.
but this doesn't look like,
Oh, no, that's the very first version.
oh, okay, so obviously this has been
The first
replaced to what
version.
we're calling today
Yeah.
the flyer.
You just said
Okay.
it's info.
I'm sorry, I thought it was.
You said it is. You said it is info.
The summary of the blasting bills, that's being updated by
Steve.
Steven.
Correct.
The
That's-
blasting activities report is the one that you're going to
Okay,
put
there'll be
together.
two of them, an official report like that one, and the Miami-Dade.
Is what, okay, perfect.
Those are the
And then
six.
this QR code I'm already putting in.
Right.
Perfect. Okay, I just wanted to confirm that, cause I wasn't sure that earthquake
Get
one
the
was
numbers,
separate.
okay. Get the numbers.
Yeah.
All right, and we're clear to send it to Francesca directly, so she can send to Isle. Assemble,
Uh-huh.
all right, cool. All right, so that takes care of item number 6,
Uh-huh.
open discussion. Hang on. See, Angela, now's your chance,
Yeah.
what do you wanna add?
No, my question was asked. I mean, what's the latest news on, you've already answered it. It's just, I'll get a hold of Abel and see where we can.
Is he back already? I'm assuming he's.
Yeah,
should
he's
be
back.
It was the end of October that he went. Any other questions? You haven't been to Tallahassee, you've been to Tallahassee though before, at all, okay.
What am I going before? No,
Go see the game or something?
There's not from Florida.
So
Big
beer.
game, this weekend.
He'll be the newbie this time, and the next time I'll be the newbie.
Alright, fair enough, well, hopefully there's no next
The
time.
motive, the
Wait,
motivation.
you're going in January, no?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
In
thinking,
January, I'll be the newbie.
alright,
January, February, we have to start thinking about that already, actually.
yeah,
Yeah, next week.
Put that on the agenda for next meeting.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything you want to discuss now. But. I don't know, let's, once we know who we're meeting with, we'll get that taken down and, I'll start working on, what same thing I did last year.
yeah.
Um,
I think what I did want to bring up to the table was that to discuss, present to the county. That I think we should give another push for that, it's a different dynamics that they have there.
Yeah.
And it's a totally different atmosphere when you present there. It's not the council here. As I was told, you're entering the buzzsaw when you go there.
Very different. Very different.
It's always the first time.
Mhm.
Io, what's the latest that we could get you these files that you could print it in time for them to make it to the airport?
When do you guys need to, when do you need to pick it up?
I would guess Monday morning, like midday the latest,
Yeah,
because they're
Yeah,
like,
'cause Friday is, we're closed. So really we have like a day to work.
Are you working on Monday or you at home or?
Huh?
No, I'll be off
Thursday.
Sunday, yeah.
Tomorrow's
To
Thursday. yeah.
pick up
Oh
the
my
stuff then. Oh, you're gonna pick it up.
I'll pick it up.
Okay, Friday.
Okay.
Sorry, you're picking up?
Yeah, pick it up, would you try from the front desk here?
I can even have the.
Yeah,
photos,
yeah.
okay.
That's
Just you
fine.
gotta make sure
Yeah.
to bring something to carry it in.
That's fine.
well, picking it up
Tuesday,
doesn't seem to be the
Thursday.
problem. The problem
Thursday.
seems to be the time that we have to get it to her.
Right,
And
well,
I'm
So,
sorry,
tonight-
picking up when on Monday?
Noon.
Yeah,
She literally needs it like tomorrow morning, cause
well,
tomorrow's
we've
the
been
only
ordered
day
that
left.
tonight, we gotta provide you the stuff. So
Yeah,
Right, that's why I'm bringing
You
it up,
gotta send it to her.
right, so you need, what time are you guys gonna send me that?
the only, look, it could be done Monday morning, it's not a, it's not a huge part. My thing is, I don't want something to happen and then, because. of the-
Make sure you got ink.
That, no, like, I mean, seriously, like, I don't know, right?
Oops,
And then we don't have.
Yeah.
specific
I
stuff.
mean, absolute worst case, I don't have the nice paper, but I can always print 300 pages in my office.
My good printer is out of commission at the moment, so I
I
can't.
mean, worst case scenario, I can print.
So if you
in
have
my
it
office.
to me early Monday, earliest you can Monday morning, or I guess over the weekend or before you leave or anything like that,
Let's-
fine.
Let's try to get it.
Monday, like, so I could do it
You
Monday
can
morning.
Send it tomorrow morning.
If they have internet, puta cara.
When can you send it? Or you can, whatever, you can compile whatever you have done and send it to me and I can.
I'm 50% done,
Okay.
but for me to fulfill that 50%, I need the bill from you
Right.
and the.
I guess what time I get you, my part depends on how much the baby wants to sleep and the kids go to sleep. So it could be like 10:30 or it could be 1:30 in the morning, like I email the rest of the clients.
My, like I tell everybody, my office hours are from 8 PM to 2 AM.
Right.
So as long as you get it to me before 1:30, we're okay.
Yeah, remember Benadryl.
Your office works long hours.
Oh, I do, unfortunately. That's why I need to take an actual vacation.
Or real.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
We should.
you got no kids, so you got no excuse. Hurry up.
I work all night, so that's my neighbors that I bother when they hear my machines running.
Okay,
I think
all
we're
right.
okay
I
then.
think so that's it.
everybody out there.
You for you not on Monday to pick them up?
Right.
Okay, got it.
Even if I get.
Donde llegamos a Tallahassee.
Yeah, that's
Querían
fine, that's
dejar-
fine.
You'll have the
Eh,
first thing.
el
Yeah.
tipo ese grande que se metió en el patrón. No querían
And if
tener-
you see a problem by 10 AM.
Vamos,
let us-
y me caímos con el culo. Alex, so